Hello Cancer, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with messages for you for the next 48 hours. Weekend vibes. Let's take a look and see what that energy is. I'm a little bit late posting this, guys, so sorry. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. I'll be pulling from the Stay Inspired Oracle cards by Sister Moon Tarot, the Archangel Raphael Healing deck, and then towards the end of this reading you can ask a couple of personal questions, and let's go ahead and get some yes/no responses to that. All right, so here we go. General advice as always. Cancer, let's see what it is that you need to know for the weekend. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. What is the advice here? All right, so we've got independent coming through. You never needed anyone else to define you or make you worthy. If you have to go at it alone, you can do this. You are your own best friend, your own hero, your own warrior. So this independent energy, maybe right now you're just feeling self-sufficient. You can stand on your own. You don't need to be in a relationship. You'd rather be single instead of being in a relationship and being miserable. So let's go ahead and grab another card for Cancer for the weekend. So that could be coming through for my singles who are actually content being single. Whoops, I've got a card flying, which is, look at this, guys. If you haven't already freed yourself from a situation, maybe it's time this weekend. This is your life. Don't live it restricted by your past or the opinions of others. Write a new story. All right, so these two cards for me go together, and then the card after that is restoration. What was meant to go had to leave. What is meant to stay will always find a way to restore. So it's one of those things maybe where you got to take control of your life, of a situation, whether love related or not. If it's truly meant to come back to you, it will. All right, so let's grab a couple cards from the Archangel Raphael Healing deck here for the weekend. What is the advice for Cancer? We have stay positive. Absolutely, that's very important, especially when you're going through changes in your life, not just necessarily your love life. And it does say, Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me be optimistic and take the appropriate action steps that support my health. But it does not necessarily just have to be about your health. And if your health is being affected because you're going through some difficulties in other areas of your life, maybe it's time to assess that this weekend. And then you're also being guided to just get out there and get some fresh air, you know, helping you to breathe easier in all ways wherever you need it in your life. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. I'll be pulling from my TANIELU tarot deck for Cancer. What else do we need to know for the next 48 hours here for the weekend and maybe even a part of Monday? Let's see. So stay positive. Everything that's meant to be in your life will be in your life or return. Look at this. Free yourself from a heartbreaking situation. People that are just out to hurt you, basically. You know, they've got their own agenda. This could represent a love triangle. It could represent infidelity, cheating. It could represent a third-party situation. There's the grief right there. There's the heartbreak that perhaps you can avoid if you haven't experienced this already. Maybe you have your own suspicions that there's something going on with somebody. So you got to free yourself from it before it turns into something worse, you know? Let's see what else here. It's either that or it's already played out that way, and you're basically saying, it's like, I never needed anyone else to define me or make me worthy. So they might have made you feel unworthy, and that's very important that you address that within yourself. I love how the Queen of Wands is coming through, and then we've got the Strength card represented here as well. It's hard to experience something like the Three of Swords. It's not easy. And so Divine Feminines especially, you have to tap into this Queen of Wands vibe to revive your confidence within yourself. And as that card says, be your own best friend, your own hero, your own warrior. Be happy spending time on your own until you can really find that ideal person. Okay? And so tap into the Strength card as well. Be brave and courageous enough to claim that for you. All right. Wow. Powerful stuff. So let's go ahead and allow you guys to ask a couple of questions. The only thing that's in this deck are yes and no cards. So make sure that it's a question that can be answered with a yes or a no answer. All right. So you can either say it out loud, or you can focus on a question, keep it to yourself, just focus on it, think about it, and let's go ahead and see what the answer is. If you end up getting a no response, maybe it's telling you, it's time to free yourself, as we can see, or it's just not the right situation or person for you. Let's see. So go ahead and ask your question, whatever it might be, and it doesn't have to necessarily be just about your love life. It could be about anything. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer, what is the answer for the first question? We do have a no. All right, so take that however way that makes sense for you. If you have a second question in mind, go ahead and say it out loud or focus on it. Let's see what the response is here for that one. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer, what is the answer for question number 2? Look at this, guys. We have 2 no answers. And if it's got something to do with a love situation that you have yet to, for example, free yourself from, it's time to do that. So maybe this is the weekend that you are meant to take action. Okay, so I'll leave it there, guys. If you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. Take care. See you next time.